Murphy, how do you like espionage?
Is that the language that they made up to...
No, that's Esperanto, but that's close. Espionage.
The modern rogue sends secret encrypted messages.
All right, now slow-scan television is something that was developed in the 1950s as a way for people to transmit static images using sound. And it sounds a lot like a modem or a fax machine.
Most of us hear those sounds and we think of like late 1990s trying to get on AOL.com and downloading extremely slow pornography. But this is the same technology from the 1950s. It's the technology that the Soviets used to transmit images of their dogs in space. The US used it as well, and we can use it today on our freaking iPhones. There's nothing more ridiculous and awesome to me than the idea of using the height of 21st century technology in order to replicate 1950s tech.
Exactly. It actually makes me think of how you obfuscate something by going backwards. Much like in World War II, one of the most impenetrable methods of communication that the Allied forces used was
the Navajo language.
Code talking.
Yes.
Yeah. Traditionally, people had cumbersome modems and phosphorus tubes and ham radios. They had this elaborate setup to transmit the audio to whoever else had the same setup. One of the things that you have to have is a decoder slash encoder. Encoding technology is developed by a handful of companies, and there are all sorts of types. Now, they all vary on how fast they go, how many colors they can use, if they use colors at all.
Because this is audio-based, it doesn't matter if it's ham radio, shortwave radio, over the telephone. In this case, we're using these cheap $20 UHF transmitters. So the app we're using is just called SSTV, and I just started the app, and this is what our speech right now looks like. Because I'm gonna be holding the iPhone up to the walkie-talkie. If there's any kind of like birds tweeting or noise, that's gonna interfere with the actual transmission.
Show up. Yeah.
Let's do this. You head up to the studio, we'll maintain contact over UHF walkie-talkies, and I want you to transmit me some super secret important image.
Oh, you're gonna regret this.
I know. I regret everything I do.
All right, this is Echo 7 to Echo Base. We are commencing our journey out into the wilderness. Godspeed to me.
Copy that, Echo 7. Don't go out past the first marker.
Echo 7 to Echo Base. As I walk along, it occurs to me that this is my actual neighborhood, and a lot of people are watching a grown-ass man pretend to be a spaceman.
Echo Base to Echo 7, when has that ever stopped you? We just set off a smoke bomb in your garage and it didn't get any attention whatsoever. Over.
Echo 7 to Echo Base. I am halfway, and it really makes a difference that we're walking so far away from each other, because I can imagine being, hundreds of thousands of miles with a direct line of sight. There's part of me that's like really amped up about actually transmitting images this way. Echo 7 to Echo Base. I am now officially in the wilderness. I cannot see any man-made structures. I'm going to imagine that I'm on the surface of the moon, and I need some vital information that only you can send to me by slow scan television.
Copy that, Echo 7. Echo Base is transmitting the image in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Echo 7 to Echo Base, I have received the image. I am attempting to alter the phase and skew so I can oh, you mother... God damn it! Echo 7 to Echo Base, it appears you sent me a picture of me with french fries stuck up my nose from approximately 1 decade ago. Can you confirm?
That is correct, Echo 7. French fries in the nose. That picture is freely available on the internet. Over.
Echo 7 to Echo Base, you're an over.
Roger that. Over.
Echo 7 to Echo Base, in the interest of complete connection, I'm going to try to take a beautiful picture of this alien landscape. I believe it's called Outside, that I will send to you. Are you prepared to receive?
I am prepared yet afraid, Echo 7. We are ready to receive. Over.
I am transmitting image of nature splendor in 5, 4, 3, 2... Echo 7 to Echo Base, did you receive?
Echo Base to Echo 7. Picture is received, and this outside looks terrifying. It looks like somewhere the Blair Witch would hang out. Over.
Roger that, Echo 7.
Copy that. Beers at 0500. Echo Base out.